Hi everyone. You might have noticed that there's a few changes in the background. That's because I'm at Harvard Business School's Professional Leadership Development Program, or PLD. This is the fifth module and it's the final one. So I'm very excited to take it because it's helping me look at things along the lines of finance and negotiation and authentic leadership. So why would I be wanting to take these things? Well, with finance, understanding more of how businesses are financed will help me understand how I can better utilize IT projects to help support the business and how um, the cost would be associated with them. The negotiations is something we deal with every single day, from the littlest tiny work discussions to the large projects that we are working on. And then finally, the authentic leadership. Now, this is an interesting one. They brought up the 70-20-10 rule today in class, and I really like this. It's where 70% of your time as leading and growing as a leader is from the actual experience you're doing. So when you're actually, like, my example is always leading the troops, or when you're actually leading people. The 20% is from the interactions you have with your mentors and other people who help you out and grow, and kind of also when you mentor other people as well. That last 10%, which is the stuff I'm working on today, this next 2 weeks, is that academic work. And I think that's very important because it helps enhance not only that 10%, but it helps those other things to set up some of those things and remind me why the value I can get from leading people, from leading projects, from interacting with mentors, and being a mentor myself. So I think that's the important aspect of authentic leadership that I'm hoping to develop here. The other interesting part is talking about vulnerability, and I think this is going to be a key theme. And I think that's really important with us with IT because we have such problems with gatekeeping and this concept that if you don't know enough, that someone can come in and stump you, and then suddenly you're not valuable because you might not know which port a system might be operating on, or you might not know some intricate detail. We can easily fall into this trap of expertise because of certain applications with IT. So I think that's a really interesting one I struggle with, especially when you move into a new role. I don't have a lot of ideas on exactly how everything works, and I need a lot of help to go through that. I think realizing that vulnerability, expressing that, allows me to kind of concentrate on one of my strengths that helps overcome that, and that's my ability to work really hard on something and concentrate on something real well, so that I can work through that and develop some of those things. Over the next 2 weeks, I'll be discussing more on how I'm going to be going through the class, what I'm learning, mainly for myself, but as long as I'm recording it, I want to provide it out so that other people can also learn from these things, give me feedback, help me out, and so we can kind of all explore this together. So hopefully you'll join me over these next 2 weeks, and have a good night.